saw my incredible title and thumbnail and you thought to yourself, wow, this looks good. I really need to click on this video. And so you did, and now I have to do my part. I have to deliver a great video that is engaging and satisfying, so by the end of it, you feel satisfied and happy that you got value out of this. The biggest mistake a lot of creators make is not understanding this agreement between the viewer and the creator. So instead, they do the unthinkable. They waste the viewer's time, they annoy the viewer will click off, they'll move on to another video, and they'll forget all about you. And that's not what we want, do we? In order to make a good video, it is not just about not wasting your viewers' time and delivering on the promise that you wrote in your title. It is also about keeping things interesting and engaging. And this is not just important for the viewer, but also for you as the creator. Why is it so important to keep your viewer watching? Well, one, because we want to. We worked really hard on our video, so obviously we want everyone to watch all the way to the end. But two, YouTube also really likes this. When the audience retention is high, which basically just means that the viewer kept watching for a very long amount of time, it signals to YouTube that this video is probably a good video and probably more people will be interested in this video. So how do we do this, you may ask? Well, the golden rule when it comes to making YouTube videos or any type of videos really is to show, do not tell. So instead of telling the viewer that I'm gonna go to the store right now because I need some tape, followed by that I just came home from the store and I got some tape. Take your viewer to the supermarket with you, and this does not have to be complicated. It can just be a quick 2 to 3 shots, doesn't need to be perfectly framed, of showing your journey so that your viewer will understand what you're doing, and trust me, they'll understand. So next time that you want to say something, just don't explain, just show them. Now this example is most relatable if you make vlogs, but if you make product reviews or tutorials or how-to videos, you can still apply this technique and get a lot of success with it. Whichever type of video you make, you want to use a lot of B-roll. And if you've been on YouTube for a while, when you hear B-roll, you probably think of this. But what that really is basically a montage that we collectively decided to call B-roll, but B-roll actually is something different, so let's quickly break that down. This shot of me right now, me talking to the camera, is a talking headshot that is also known as A-roll. Now B-roll is the footage that I choose to help show what I'm talking about. In this case, it's this animation. If you're talking about the newest MacBook Pro, the clip that you're showing that you see right now, that is considered B-roll. So essentially, B-roll is just footage that you use to support or actually show your story, and using B-roll literally makes a difference in how long your viewer will watch your video. And the answer is really simple. It just makes the video way more interesting for them to watch. So the more interesting you make it, the longer they'll watch your video. As long as you provide value, of course. When it comes to using B-roll in your videos, there's 2 things that you can do. The first thing is to create your own B-roll. When I plan for my B-roll, what I usually do is I just write a list of all the B-roll shots that I need. And sometimes I already write this when I'm planning out my videos and I already have some ideas of what I want it to look like. But usually what I do is I first edit my A-roll, then I watch it back and I create a list based on what I'm watching. And this really helps me personally because it helps me visualize the final edit. And then it's just a matter of filming the B-roll and then editing it in your preferred video editing program. But maybe you don't have the skills or you don't have the resources to film the B-roll, or you forgot one specific shot while you were out shooting. Do not worry, because that's where the second way comes in. Use stock footage. Nowadays, it's so easy to get good stock footage. You can just basically get it anywhere for an affordable price. You can use it unlimitedly in all of your projects. And everything that I use in this video so far is from Envato Elements. They have tons and tons of stock footage that you can use in your video. They have footage for almost every occasion. Do you need cats? They have it. Coffee? Of course. Rugby players? Check. Vacuum cleaner? Check. Aliens? Sure. If you need something, they probably have it. And besides stock footage, they also actually offer countless templates for transitions, intros, anything you need to take your video to the next level. Envato Elements got you covered. For a very affordable and flexible subscription, you can get access to over 9 million, let me say that again, 9 million assets. If you use the link in my description, you can actually use Envato Elements for free because it will give you access to a free trial so you can use those 9 million items for free. So go and check the link in the description. Adding B-roll clips to your video is going to make such a difference, but it's actually only half of the work because sound is way more important. So you probably want to watch this video right here where you can learn how to really immerse your viewer into your video. And of course, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button.